down and take the fat off this so that it's not that desirable in the jar. But I'm going to cook this tri-tip in the jar.
In the pressure cooker?
In the pressure cooker, yeah. For about 90, yeah, it's about 90 minutes, I think. Just as the pressure cap starts wobbling, then it's up to pressure and stuff like that. It doesn't really matter on this one because as long as it's pressurized good and it cooks good, it'll turn out. But I'm going to trim most of the fat off this first.
Alright. No.
So I got most of the fat off of it, and I'm just going to cube this up. Pretty good sized chunks. Inch. Stick it in the jar. Then here in a second I'll be cutting up that white onion and putting some in the jar with it also. That's, like I said, just some rough chunks that a little bit, just to make room for the onion. Because it shrinks a bunch. No moisture in it at all. Just it'll be the onion. I'll get that done here in a second. So now, I'm just gonna cut up some of this onion. I only do half so that it doesn't get too overbearing. And whole half right in there. Now I have some old pickling salt, a couple teaspoons that it's gonna go right in there. Of course, I eyeball it.
That's good.
Yeah, it should be good. Anyways, and then a bit of 3 onion, pampered chef seasoning, which is really good, and bell pepper herb. Normally, I'd put some fresh bell pepper in there. And then we got smoked paprika, which is really, really good. Pepper. Of white vinegar. Really helps everything. You wouldn't think so, but it does. That's it. Alright, and then we can just close that up. And, you can even leave it that way and it'll be good and canned actually. But there's plenty of juice in here. We're just going to do this for 90 minutes in the big pressure cooker because it's a big jar. And in the pressure cooker, of course, I put a bunch of other jars to keep it from falling over. And we'll get this puppy locked up and cooking. So it starts boiling. I just like to make sure this thing, when it gets up to temperature, it'll start rocking at about 12 to 15 pounds there. It depends, I think, on your elevation and everything, but it'll just be going That's about it for 90 minutes, and pull it out, and it's so tender and juicy and yummy. It'll be really good. Alright, it's starting to rock. That little... Anyways, I'm going to turn it down before it gets too violent there, but like we said, we took a whole tri-tip roast and we put it in one of the large jars and into the pressure canner. And now we're just going to cook it for 90 minutes. Now that it's come up and started rocking a little bit, turn it back up and get it rocking again. Anyways, once it starts rocking like that, you just keep it that way and control the temperature for 90 minutes, and the roast comes out really, really tender. So we got that tri-tip roast in the pressure canner cooking, and then we've done some potatoes here for mashed potatoes, and we'll just cook them right alongside, and it'll be pretty good. That's done. Check it out. Let's see. Some mashed potatoes. Look at that. Voila. Very good. About to be getting this out. Once the pressure comes off of the canner, which is almost down to 0, and then we can get the lid off safely. All right. Super hot. Now. It's going to be beautiful. That's just with a little bit of vinegar in there, its own juices, so it's really good. And of course, we'll just put this over the mashed potatoes and have a little bit of asparagus with it, and it'll be really yummy. And of course, this is good stuff for you also. Nutritional yeast. Let's see. I'm going to do the other side. Sorry. Anyways, it's really tasty stuff. It's great on popcorn, I think. But anyhow, I like it a lot. Really good for gut health. Yummy, it smells good. And this is just excellent. Look at how tender that is, though. It is so yummy. That's just 90 minutes, you know. Pretty much, I do it because it's frozen roast and everything. That is so good. That is so good. I love it. Thank you guys for watching.